Hi everyone, so here I'm back again with another review on a handbag that I have in my collection. I really like the previous one that I reviewed, and I think I haven't seen a lot of these type of handbags. So I really want to do a review and kind of let you guys know about it so that if you're interested in this type of handbag, this is something that I would recommend. So the handbag I'm talking about today is the Modalu. This is called the Pippa. I think it used to be called the Brighton, but they have since changed the name. So let me just show you a quick overview of this bag, and I'll get into some of the history. It's a two handle. Kind of looks like this on the side with some zippers, and a back with a zipper as well, and the other side. So again, this is a quick 360. Now this bag was made popular by Pippa Middleton, who's the sister of the current Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton. And she, I don't know the exact time, and you know, she must have just been spotted on the street, but then everyone started really liking it. And some of the people that I watch on YouTube, some of the vloggers, one of them did mention it, and I started looking into it, and I really liked it. I really liked the versatility of this bag, and also the uses that I can get out of it. So I'm just gonna go into some of the pros and cons and kind of let you know how I feel about it. First of all, this is a bag from England. It's made in England, and it is mainly sold in England. Maybe even the UK, or sorry, Europe in general, but I know for sure I haven't seen anything like sold here in the US. So I feel like if you wanted to get a bag, you definitely either have to check out eBay, or you go online and order it from Modalu's own website, or some of the bigger department stores in London, or you know, UK or Europe. So that's kind of like an inconvenient part of this. If this is something you want, unless you're traveling there, it's going to be kind of pricey, because not only do you have to pay for the conversion rate, which I think is like 1.7 now to $1.7 to British pounds, so it's kind of pricey, almost 2 times the amount. On top of that, you have to pay their hefty VAT, which is about 22%. Normally this can be claimed if you're there and you're coming back, you can claim it at the airport, but you can't do it if you're buying it online. Also, I've noticed that I've purchased 2 of these, so the first time I didn't have to pay a customs fee, but the second time I had to pay about $25, so it gets kind of pricey, everything added up together. So not only do you have to pay their tax, you also have to pay our tax. Again, I bought 2, one I didn't have to, and one that I did. So it's possible that the company did pay for us, so it's, you know, it varies. But what am I gonna say? Yeah, so it's kind of hard to get your hands on, in other words, if you do like it. But if you do get your hands on it, I think it would be a very, very good bag. So a little more detail about the bag itself. As you can see, the front, it's very elegant and very simple, which is why I like it. I don't like bags that are bam, like, you know, their logo all across. This is very subtle, very nice. This is just a regular leather. It's not patented, it's not treated like, you know, pebbled or anything. It's just the really smooth leather. I'll bring it closer. And there is the plaque right here, which says Modalu London. And besides that, their icon logo is it's a shell. And you can see that, I could get it to focus. Sorry, it's not focusing. Maybe I'll try another thing. Sorry, it doesn't seem to want to focus, but here, yeah, there's a shell here, and you can only tell if you, I would say, know about handbags or are really into like Middleton sisters or just love British fashion. So otherwise you won't know. And honestly, I haven't seen anybody in the States with this bag before, so I don't think it's very popular. So if you're also one that don't like to conform to popularity, this is definitely one of those bags. So the front has 2 zippers, and they're pretty like big. If I can stick my hand in there, I can touch all the way to the bottom. So you can definitely fit your cell phone or whatnot in here. If you have a small wallet, you can probably fit that in there too. And this is the card that came with it. It's the care card. I don't really put anything in the front because I don't like to keep opening it, and it just looks odd if one is open and one isn't, so I try not to do that. On the back, you have a much bigger zipper pocket that spans the whole thing. Again, it reaches the bottom of this bag, but it's twice as wide. And this is actually where I put my phone a lot of the times because I can just slip it in there. The handles are shorter than how I would really like it, so I can put it on for you. I'm petite, so they do fit on my shoulders quite okay. Now, if I were to wear a much bigger coat or top, it may not fit very well. Maybe one handle would slip off occasionally. I don't really like that, so which is why I say the handles are a little shorter than I like, but you can definitely hold it in your hand or on your elbow, you know, so it has that option. This came with a strap, which I do not use, but the strap would ideally go on this hoop and over and to the other side, across diagonally to the other side, and this can rest on your side. But because I'm more petite, this bag looks humongous on me, and I'll stand up later to show you what it really looks like with me standing up, but I choose not to do that because it is a lot more difficult to hold because this is a heavy bag, and because my frame is so tiny it's going to swallow me up. Okay, so let's go inside the bag now. Inside the bag are 3 compartments, which is what I love. I love compartments, and you know, it allows me to store things, not necessarily really neat, but at least I can easily figure out where everything is, and I don't have to spend hours digging into one big compartment trying to find that pen or something. So there are two sides here. I have my stuff in it. This is my work bag, but there are 2 sides, and they are on the outer edge. So with this tall part, there are 2 flaps with zippers that I can close both of them or open. I usually keep them open. These are fairly flat, if you can see. They're not meant to be for anything too bulky. I have what I have in here. I have my headphones and like a store card in one, and then I have my keys, a pen, and chapstick in the other. So I used to have a lot more folders, and folders would fit really well in here, and this is what I like about this bag. And of course I don't have it today, but folders are great because they don't bend, they keep their shape, and because they're so flat, it doesn't really like, what do you call it, you know, it doesn't really fold on itself and create like a dip. It doesn't do that, so I really like that. And inside those those 2 compartments I just showed you are what are these, like PDA holders, pens and stuff that you can put in there. There's also another zippered pocket, which I don't really put anything in here. It's just another zipper pocket. And there's also the Modalu brand plaque thing. And on the other side, there's no compartments, it's just flat. So I really like that. In the center, you have, in the center, you have it's a pocket that you could put something as tall as the sides, but if you look, the zipper kind of closes it maybe 2 inches from the top. So this is a much wider, most of the bag that you see here in terms of the width, it is taken by this middle compartment. You can see my scrunchies and my wallet, and this is where I put bulky stuff that normally wouldn't fit very well on the sides. So this is where I throw a lot of my stuff. I love that all of these do have a zipper compartment because I don't have to be afraid of things falling out. Everything here is really well made. The leather, everything, it feels really sturdy. Not easily dirty, not easily scratched. And the inside is also very luxurious. It's got this very, almost like jacquard, kind of like a thick material fabric. It's not leather, but it's still this fabric, and it's printed with their logo, which is a shell. You can see all over. So it's gorgeous. I know some bags do have the nylon kind of material, which is easier for cleanup, but I just don't like that crackling, crumbling sound. So this is my choice of lining if I had to choose. Okay, so what else can I say? So this bag, I think, retails for 195 pounds. I don't know if they've raised it since. I bought this one, I think, maybe a year and a half ago. I think this is a good size for an office bag. You definitely you know, can fit office related stuff as well as not office related things. It is great because it looks so understated but sophisticated and kind of just very simple, you know. I will say that it is a little heavy, so I don't know if I would go shopping with it necessarily. Like, it's not something I would bring out unless I have a lot of stuff. Usually on the weekends I carry a lot less, so this is not my bag of choice. But other than that, I think office bag is it's really good. You have every compartment that you would want to put something in. Okay, so this is my second purchase from Modalu. This is actually the one that I think Pippa carried. Now that's not the reason why I got it. The first one that I got was actually a much longer handle. I forgot how much drop this was. I think this is like a 6-inch drop, and the other one was more of a 8 or 9-inch, which is very comfortable on my shoulders, as well as many of the other people who are not petite. But that one does not come with a crossbody bag, and it's not meant to be worn crossbody because of the long handles. This one, because it's meant to be held either on your arm, your hand, or crossbody, that's why it came with a strap. The quality of both is just as good. The first one that I purchased was, I think, 160 pounds, which is a great deal for this amount of workmanship and leather. And of course, ever since they gained popularity, they have also raised it up at 30 pounds, which is kind of crazy. But I think it's still worth investment. If you're gonna be in London, Europe anytime soon, I would definitely check it out. Otherwise, I think they charge an additional 25 pounds for worldwide delivery, which is kind of steep. I would wait for a sale. The first one I did not get on sale, so I paid $195, and I think the company actually paid their own, or paid the customs for me, so I lucked out on that, and it was a much lower conversion rate for the currencies. Now it's a lot more expensive, and I think the company sent out something saying that you do have to be responsible for your own custom charges, so definitely be ready for that. When I bought this one, I think I bought it maybe a year and a half after I bought the other one. It has gone up, but I think this was on sale, or there was a sale or a coupon code or something. So even though I had to pay all that, you know, extra charges, it was still, to me, reasonable and well priced. Like, I thought I paid a reasonable amount of money for this purse. I will say that if you do have a lot of these kind of bags, I don't think you would necessarily need to go all the way to across the sea to go get it, or get it shipped. It's definitely one of my favorites, but it's not one that I must have. Although I'd be really sad if I ever lost it from my collection, because I do really like, again, like I said, the compartments. I don't have any other bag like this, and I don't remember seeing any other bag like this sold that I was interested in. So this is definitely something that I think I really value in my collection. So I don't have the other one for you to see here, but the other one is in a tan colored leather. It is the most prettiest leather color I've ever come across. It looks so natural but so rich, and I feel like it's one of those colors that we get better as it ages. So if you're not at all interested in this color, which is gray, it's called Shark, I believe, definitely go check out Tan, because that is gorgeous. That's I actually like that over this one. At the time I don't have anything gray, so I definitely wanted something gray, and I also liked that it is a convertible bag, so you can wear it, you know, on your arms, you know, even over my shoulders, at least for me, or you can wear crossbody, which I did not realize it was going to be just as big as their other one, and so I cannot wear a crossbody, otherwise it'll look ginormous on me. But yeah, so I hope you like this review. I hope I covered most of the things that there are in here. If you have any questions, please leave them for me below. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and I think I'm gonna do more of these bag reviews in my collection more often, because I really do like doing them, and I feel like every time I come across a bag that I want to buy, that, you know, I want to do research on before purchasing, I really do want to see a review, especially a video review, because it's more informative, it's more thorough, you know. So since I haven't seen this one reviewed too much, I definitely want to put that out there for those of you who are either aware of it and are debating on getting it, because they have sales all the time now, or different parts of the year, but they have sales. Or you've never heard of it but have been looking for a bag with, you know, the size for folders, compartments, and everything, then I hope this has helped, because I feel like it would have definitely helped me if I were in those shoes. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you next time. Oh, sorry, forgot. I was gonna show you how it looks on me. So hang on a second, let me back this up. So this is me. It looks like that on me. As you can see, it's